Move! Ravaging Tiger!
We're gonna win!
Strike!
Crescent
I guess you want to die.
Move! Ravaging Tiger!
Healing power.
Die!
You're amazing! You're so amazing!
Shut up! That was nothing.
I love the way you said that.
I'm not fighting anymore. Die, scum! Move! Move! Strike! Won't work! Ravaging Tiger!
I guess you want to die.
Move!
You're too weak. I guess you want to die.
Oh, healing power.
Move!
First aid.
Won't work!
Hit and swallow. healing power.
Havoc strike!
First aid!
There's something I've been meaning to ask. Why do you consistently battle using the same monster companions?
I guess I just feel like they work well together. It seems to be working. So I figured I shouldn't fix what wasn't broken.
You're pretty conservative. It's manly, in a way, but maybe a little old-fashioned.
You think so?
Oh, I quite disagree. Emile is the quintessential hip young fella.
Did he just say fella?
What's that?
It's Ventus's core.
That's the fake Sylph.
Didn't you all defeat it last time?
No, that is Ventus.
What do you mean? So it's not the fake Sylph?
Its form may be different, but its aura most certainly belongs to Ventus.
What should we do? With that thing there, we can't get anywhere near the Centurion's core.
We'll have to retrieve it by force. There is no other choice.
Again? I sometimes wish Ratatas would just possess me all the time so I wouldn't be afraid.
Oh, healing power. Oh, healing power. Oh, healing power.
Won't work!
First aid. Oh, healing power.
It's over!
Oh, healing power.
Not good!
First aid. Oh, healing power. First aid. Oh, healing doesn't look good. Forgive you.
Be grateful.
Thanks. First aid.
Ravaging Tiger! Won't work!
Doesn't look good.
It's over! Move!
Don't strain yourself.
Havoc strike!
It won't work.
It's over! It's over! Havoc strike! Move!
Oh, healing power. First aid.
Move!
Look good.
Be grateful.
Thanks. Thanks.
It's over!
healing power. First aid! Oh, healing power. First aid! Oh, healing power. First aid!
Heavy strike! Heavy strike! It's over!
Oh, healing power. First aid!
Heavy strike! Move! Move! Ravaging fire!
That was powerful.
Don't strain yourself. Oh, healing power.
It's over!
That was powerful.
Colette, you said that was the fake Sylph you guys defeated before, right? I wonder why it came back to life.
Sylph's imposter must have come to life due to the dormant state of the Centurion's core. Although it lost its power when you defeated it, I assume the core caused the beast to be reborn after enough time had passed.
So the winds in Asgard will die down now?
Once we hatch Ventus.
I'll go get it. Stop! It's dangerous! What is?
When Centurions are in a core state, they're dormant. During that time, their power is out of their control. They can attract monsters and cause abnormalities in nature, even disasters. It's impossible for human beings to maintain their sanity while in contact with such a powerful being.
What? If a normal person holds a Centurion's core, they get drawn into its chaos and their mind is destroyed. Which is why you shouldn't even think about touching it.
I see. I'm sorry I didn't ask you first, but what about you, Marta?
I have Ratatosk's protection. I'll be fine. Anyway, it doesn't take long to hatch.
All right, Lady Marta, please release the Centurion's core.
Right.
Ventus has awoken. As Ventus's powers return, as a Knight of Ratatosk, Emil should also awaken to new powers.
Don't we have to befriend some monsters to get the Centurion's power back?
Right. Ventus is the Centurion of Wind, so we need to get wind elemental monsters to join us.
Please don't forget darkness elemental monsters as well. I'd like for my powers to return.
I know.
Not good!
Oh, healing power.
Heavy strike!
You're too weak.
Let's do this! Crescent dance!
Heavy strike! Ravaging tiger!
Dancing swallow! We're gonna win!
Ravaging star! You're too weak.
I guess you want to die.
You're so amazing!
Shut up! That was nothing.
I love the way you said that.
I'm not fighting anymore.
I guess you want to die.
Heavy strike!
You're amazing!
Ravaging
Dancing swallow!
You're too weak.
We did it! It looks like the Garudas are gone! This should put an end to the gusts!
Nice work, Marta.
Yes, all of our hard work paid off. Colette, are you okay? You look a bit down.
Huh? Are you worried about touching the core?
There's no need to worry. Touching the core for only such a short time shouldn't...
That's not it. I'm not worried about me. It's about Lloyd. He's collecting Centurion's cores, right? That would mean...
Colette, we're after Lloyd. We don't know where the Centurion's cores are, but if we follow Lloyd, he's sure to take us to them. That's why you should come with us. And when we find Lloyd, you can warn him about how dangerous it is.
Thank you, Emil, but I'm gonna go my own way from here on out.
Why? If you're looking for Lloyd...
Lloyd has a Rayard, a type of machine that can fly in the sky. So I might not be able to catch up with them on foot. That's why I'm gonna go look for Lloyd by air, like this.
Okay.
Colette.
So, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for everything. I can never make it up to you, but I want to do everything I can.
Don't apologize anymore. I mean, honestly, I can't forgive you for what happened to my mother. But as soon as I saw you, I knew you never meant for that to happen to Palma Costa.
Marta,
I've never met anyone as kind and caring as you.
thank you.
We're friends, right?
Right.
What a lovely scene.
Not that I disagree, but things like that make you sound stuffy.
Do you think it would be okay if I went with you two to see the mayor before we part?
Of course. Right, Emile?
Sure, let's go.
So, Tenabe, you're a Centurion, right? What exactly makes a Centurion anyway?
Allow me to explain. We Centurions, numbering 8 in total, are the faithful servants of Lord Ratatosk, the Lord of all monsters. We each belong to a particular element, and with the aid of the monsters under our control, we monitor the levels of mana in the world. You might call us the guardians of the world's mana.
That sounds sort of like the Symphonian 8.
Hey, I remember that. That's the story of the 8 warriors blessed by the spirits, who fought against the sinister Dark Five, right?
That's right. And the Dark Five's leader turned out to be the long-lost father of Symphonia Red.
I used to love that story when I was young.
So that would make Tenabe Symphonia Black.
What? You mean that story was based on the Centurions? Tenebrae, that's so cool!
Does anyone else notice how the conversation gets waylaid as soon as Colette joins? Or is it just me?
So the stone dais is safe once again. You have our gratitude.
Not at all. I'm just happy that I could help.
And you two, thank you for lending your efforts along with the Chosen for our town.
It was nothing.
Excuse me, Mayor. What happened to the Vanguard?
Most of them have left town, but it would be a good idea to stay cautious. I'm ashamed to admit it, but the Vanguard's extreme ideology has begun to influence the people of our town. More and more people have turned their backs on the Chosen and the Goddess Martel. It's truly disgraceful.
There's too much of a gap between the technological level of Tetha Alla and Silverant. The liberation of Silverant advocated by the Vanguard must sound very appealing.
The Church of Martel has become biased toward Tetha Alla as well. I'm sorry. If only I was more effective.
No, that's not it at all. Chosen One, you saved our town twice now. Please don't blame yourself for what has happened.
Well then, I've got to get going. Thank you both so much.
You're leaving already?
I'm really worried about Lloyd.
Watch out for the Vanguard.
You be careful too.
I look forward to the day when we may meet again.
Thank you, Tenabe. See you later.
All right, we should get going too.
Right. So where to?
Well, I was thinking we might be able to get some information if we went to Lloyd's hometown.
You mean Azalea?
That will require us to find passage on a boat.
Right, so I think we should head to Palma Costa.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Shall we depart then?
Even though Colette is the chosen of regeneration, she didn't act aloof at all. She's actually pretty down to earth.
If by down to earth you mean ditzy, then yeah.
Okay, maybe she's a little spacey, but there's something soothing about her.
Oh, so she soothed you, did she?
I just found it easy to relax around her.
That sounds like soothing to me.
Why are you getting so angry?
Who says I'm angry? It's hard to get around Hakonasia with all these hills.
Yeah, I know.
When you moved to Lewin, didn't you pass by Hakonasia Peak?
We did, but I was inside a carriage, so I don't really remember it.
A carriage, huh? I get motion sickness, so I never ride in those.
You mean you've done all this traveling on foot?
Well, I started riding from time to time after I met up with Tenebrae.
Wait, I thought you just said you got sick riding in carriages.
No, I meant riding on Tenebrae. Wow, looks delicious. You're a good cook.
I wouldn't say good. Probably about average.
Don't be so modest. This is really tasty.
Thanks. I had to help out in the kitchen at home. Guess I must have picked up a few things along the way.
I must say, you humans do eat the most peculiar things.
Well, what do you usually eat, Tenebrae?
I absorb mana naturally, so I have no need to consume food. We Centurions are highly refined life forms, after all.
Huh. Not being able to eat would be no fun at all.
I agree.
A messenger has just informed us that the Chosen is headed in the direction of Lewin.
Aw, Dex is in charge of that area. That's no fun. Guess that means we should just concentrate on the Centurion's cores.
Ma'am, you should also know that it appears Lady Marta is headed in this direction.
Oh, Mart's coming? Then I'll leave the Centurion's cores to you, Hockey. I'll go and set up a nice ambush for our sweet little Mart when she gets to Palma Costa.
Marta, did you just hear that?
There's no choice. We'll go to Palma Costa and just do our best to steer clear of Alice.
Okay.
Emil?
Stop it!
Emil! Are you all right?
Marta.
What just happened?
I don't know. I had a weird vision all of a sudden. Maybe it was a dream.
A dream? While you were wide awake and walking around? want to rest a bit?
No, I'm fine. Let's go.
Are you sure?
His color seems to be mostly back. It's probably safe to keep going.
See? Tenebrae thinks I'm fine too.
All right then. But tell us if you aren't feeling well again. Finally getting close to Palmacosta.
Yeah,
It's been 6 months. It's the same for you, right?
about that, yeah.
I'll bet you're looking forward to seeing your old friends again.
My old friends?
Emil, what's wrong?
What? Oh, nothing. It's been 6 months.
Let's not get sentimental. We need to find out if Lloyd's come through here first, right?
Yeah, you're right.
We both know the town, so let's split up. We can meet at the pub.
But watch out for Alice.
Oh, right. Tenebrae, can you...
That's not what I meant.
No, it's okay. See you later.
Well then, shall we get started?
Are you sure? Marta is the one with Ratatosk's core. And I'm supposed to be protecting her, not the other way around.
I'm able to easily sense where Lady Marta is at any time because she has the core. Frankly, I'm more concerned about you.
I'm so pathetic. I need to try harder. Do I really scare that easily?
I'd say so.
There's that spiteful side again.
Emil, is that you?
Richter, what are you doing here?
I should ask you the same question. What brings you to Palmacosta?
I'm on a journey. I'm looking for Lloyd in the Centurion's course. Anyway, are you okay? You were injured pretty badly.
There's still some pain, but I only have myself to blame. The fact that I lost to such a fool pains me more.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was a joke.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Didn't I tell you to stop apologizing without reasons?
Oh, yes, you did.
Oh, Richter, there you are! Richter, are you looking for Mart Mart too? Hey! You're Mart Mart's pet!
Alice, he's an acquaintance of mine.
You're on his side? You know, if you just let me play with him a little, I'm sure he'd be more than happy to tell us where Mart Mart is.
I said he's my acquaintance. If you don't understand what that means...
Ooh, so scary. Fine, but all bets are off if I catch the little pet with Mart Mart. And since you're here, that means Mart Mart is here too. I'm so lucky.
Richter, you're a member of the Vanguard too?
I am.
What are you planning to do with Ratatosk's core?
Revive the Silverant dynasty. Well, that's what they say.
The Silverant dynasty? But I learned in school that it fell 800 years ago.
You need to forget about Ratatosk's core, the Centurion's cores, about all of this.
Why?
The Vanguard isn't just looking for Ratatosk's core. They're looking for the Centurion's cores as well. I don't want to involve you in all of this. At least you no longer agree with everything I say. But I won't give up either. I will take Ratatosk's core from Marta, even if it means her death.
I need to tell Marta about the sadist.
Emile, her name is Alice.
Does it matter? Anyway, where's Marta?
It seems she's in the pub.
Got it. I can't believe Richter is a member of the Vanguard. Did you know Tenebrae?
Yes?
I just don't know what to think. If he's with the Vanguard, then he and Marta started out on the same side. But despite that, he's trying to kill her in order to take Ratatosk's core.
As Lady Marta mentioned, the Vanguard has changed. They are only concerned with gathering Ratatosk and Centurion's cores for their objective. They are our enemies. It is as simple as that.
But Richter keeps helping me out. I mean, he can be sort of gruff, even scary sometimes. But besides Ratatosk's core, everything he's said to me so far makes sense.
Emile, this is the man who is trying to kill Lady Marta.
I wonder where Marta is.
Wait a moment. I will try to sense the presence of the core lodged on her forehead.
How's it coming?
Tene.
What?
It would appear she is in the pub.
Oh. Yeah?
Yes.
Emile, did you find anything? I had no luck at all. Seems like Lloyd hasn't come through here.
Forget about that. I just ran into the sadist. I mean Alice and Richter. And I found out Richter is a member of the Vanguard as well.
I'm sorry. You seem to trust Richter so much. I just couldn't bring myself to tell you.
Thanks for considering my feelings.
Not at all. I should have told you. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Right now we need to head to Azalea before Alice finds us.
Okay, let's go to the harbor.
You kids are heading to the harbor?
Yes.
I don't reckon you'll be going anywhere by boat. The seas have been angry for weeks.
What? There isn't any service?
Well, let me think. If you really have to go, you might try asking Mrs. Dorr in the Governor General's office.
Mrs. Dorr.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Let's go to the Governor General's office.
Right. Marta, what is it?
I'm not really looking forward to meeting the widow of the Governor General.
Why not?
It's just that I've caused so much trouble for her.
You have?
Yes. If the Vanguard hadn't started meeting here, the Blood Purge might never have happened.
The Vanguard might be the ones who lit the spark. But it was Lloyd and the Church of Martel who fanned the flames into a raging inferno. Don't beat yourself up over it.
Emile, my father was...
What happened to your father? Wait, did Lloyd do something to him?
I'm sorry. Forget I said anything, okay? Let's get going to the governor's office.
Right.
Oh, you're Marta Lualdi, aren't you?
It's been a long time, Mrs. Governor General.
Yes, since the Blood Purge.
I'm sorry for all the trouble with my father back then.
You have nothing to apologize for. But tell me, what's brought you here today?
I'd like to take a ship out of the harbor. Emil and I are trying to get to Azult.
Emil.
Oh, right. Emil was born here as well. Do you know him?
Emil. Emil Castagne, is it? Raisel's son.
Yes, that's right.
Is something the matter?
Oh my. They say eyesight is the first thing to go. I hardly recognized you. I'm sorry, Emil.
Not at all. Maybe I'm just easy to forget.
Regarding the ship, there's nothing I can do with the ocean in its current condition, but...
Is there some other way?
Yes. Emil, perhaps you remember Thomas, the fisherman who lived next to you.
Thomas, the fisherman.
He told me he'd figured out the source of the storms. He set out for the Dynasty ruins up in the Comisra Mountains, but no one's heard from him since. Perhaps if you found Thomas...
So basically we should go to the Comisra Mountains to look for Thomas?
Oh no, the Comisra Mountains are far too dangerous. We're sending out a search party to look for him. You can wait here until they return.
What should we do? If we stay here, it's just a matter of time before Alice finds us.
Wait, you wanna go?
Don't you?
I'll go. I just don't like scary places.
Sorry, Emil. So we'll go and look for Thomas.
I can see you've made up your mind. I won't try and talk you out of it, but please, do be careful.
So you're protecting her?
Thanks, Emil. Thank you so much.
I made a pact to borrow Ratatosk's power, so I would be able to protect Marta. So I'm not gonna let anyone hurt Marta ever again. Not even you!
You actually made a pact with Ratatosk? You fool!
Yes, why not?
Sorry about that. It looks like my hand just slipped there a bit. My darling kitten, you're not hurt, are you?
Wait a minute, aren't you?
Well, hello. I don't know who you are, and normally I could care less about some guy knowing who I am. But one thing's for certain. You need to learn the proper way to treat a true lady. Or perhaps you want to go up against me and that kid. Doubt you'll get far with that battered body.
No thanks. I think I'll pass. You two are not my concern. Emil, Alice is plotting something. Be careful.
Thank you so much for helping me just now. What was your name?
I'm the great Zelos Wilder, but you can call me Zelos. I'd love to take you out tonight, but I have an appointment at the Governor General's office. Until next time, ciao, Princess.
So, that was Zelos Wilder?
Zelos Wilder? How do you know him?
A man with red hair. He might be the chosen of Tethaala and one of Lloyd's companions.
What?
That's what I thought at first. But there's no way the chosen would act like that.
Yeah. That guy couldn't be more different from Colette if he tried.
I know. Let's head to the Dynasty ruins in the Commisra Mountains, okay?
So, just where are the Commisra Mountains?
What? You mean you didn't learn that in school?
Huh?
Anyone from Palmacosta should know where they are.
Perhaps he wasn't paying attention in geography class. Emil is a bit of a dreamer, after all.
I see. That's okay, Emil. You could be as bright as a star or dumb as a post. It still wouldn't matter to me.
But that's sort of like saying it's okay that I'm an idiot.
Oh, I suppose it is. So the Commisra Mountains, they're just south of town. Now let's get going.
Okay.
So, Colette is not the only one who bears the title of Chosen.
Nope, both Silverunt and Tethaala each have their own chosen. But only Colette is called the Chosen of Regeneration.
I wonder what sort of person the Chosen from Tethaala is.
From what I've heard, he's good looking and has red hair. The guy we just met could have fit that description if he hadn't opened his mouth.
I don't know. As far as redheads go, I'd say Richter is about 100 times cooler.
Emil, Richter is our enemy.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I know, but...
And anyway, you're 1,000 times cooler than Richter.
Thanks.
Love is truly as blind as they say.